Unit 1.2 Writing a Proposal. After you have decided on an event, you need to submit a proposal to your staff advisor and OSA for approval and review. Do submit the proposal at least 6 weeks in advance to allow time for review. Submit the proposal earlier for major events such as student conferences or camps. If you wish to extend an invitation to cabinet ministers for an event, you should submit the proposal at least 3 months in advance. More information on VIP invitations will be shared in Unit 1.4. A recommended template for event proposals can be found on the student organization's website. When using the recommended template, keep in mind to remove any page or field that is not applicable to your event. A proposal should include essential information about the event or activity. This slide lists the information required in a proposal, and it will be covered in the next few slides. Do note that this list is non-exhaustive depending on the nature of the event. If the event has been organized before, refer to past year proposals and after-action reviews to improve on iterations of the event that was organized previously. Nature and description of event. Provide a brief description of the event. It could be a bazaar, an overseas trip, or a sporting activity. You should also provide background on the event, whether it is a new initiative or a recurring event. Objectives. State the objectives of the event. It could be a fundraising activity, an event for raising awareness, or simply just a bonding session amongst group members. Event details. Do remember to include essential information such as date, venue, and time of the event. Target audience. Describe the profile of participants the proposed event is targeted at. This may include NUS students, staff, and members of the public. Expected number of participants. You will need to state the expected turnout for your event. This allows the committee to plan for safety and assess the suitability of the proposed venue. Budget breakdown. Include all income and expenses and provide a breakdown in various categories. Some examples of income include registration fees, sponsorships, and ticket sales, while rental of premises and publicity costs are some examples of expenses. Guest of honor and speakers. State the proposed guest of honor and his or her relevance to the event. You should also describe their role on the event day. For invited speakers, you are required to provide their profiles as well as the topic of presentation during the event. Potential sponsors and collaborating partners. List down all potential sponsorships and funds for the project. If your student group is collaborating with a partner, you should include the purpose of the collaboration and role of the partnering organization. Project timeline. The proposal should include a timeline to show that planning and task assigning have been done. Mode of publicity. Describe the plans for various modes of publicity. This may include, but are not limited to, social media platforms such as NUS Sync, website, Facebook pages, and collaterals like banners and flyers. Details and contacts of students in charge. You will have to include the contact details of the key appointment holders. This includes project directors, program and logistics head, and safety officers. This gives NUS a point of contact in the event of an emergency. Safety considerations. You should also include safety considerations for the event or activity. For high-risk events, safety and crisis management plans should be submitted at the latest stage of planning. Project directors may be required to attend the safety management workshop and outdoor risk assessment matrix workshop. High-risk events include overseas trips, youth expeditions, camps, and night cycling. As much as possible, your project team should arrange for a meeting with the staff advisor to run through the proposal and clarify doubts, if any. Preparations for the event or activity should only proceed after the proposal is approved by the staff advisor and reviewed by OSA.